Hello and welcome back to Foodinati UK, and this week we've got interviews with members of Gravelines, Cage Fight, Tesseract, and we've got them down at Lost Boys Pizza, Camden Town, London, all brought to you with Home of Metal Hot Sauce. Keep it locked. Hi, you're back with Foodinati UK. And carrying on with our Future of Metal thing, in association with Home of Metal Hot Sauce, Black Mass, I'm here talking to members of Cage Fight and Gravelines.
Hello.
How you doing, Jay?
Not bad, how you doing?
Not so bad at all, not so bad. Just listening to your album on the way over. Fantastic, cracking piece of doom metal, or sludge, or stoner, or whatever you want to call it.
Thank you.
It's it touches a lot of bases. It's not just like straight ahead doom.
No, yeah, we definitely kind of, maybe we've got one foot in that world, but definitely try and throw everything else in there as well.
That's rad. Yeah, one of my favourite things about it, I like it when it gets really slow and mournful, and like there's like bits of like influence of My Dying Bride in there, almost like real snails-based stuff, but then you can erupt into these like big crescendos. I'm really enjoying that, and there's even echoes of like Typo Negative at times. It's a cracking record for anybody who likes their more heavy sort of like doomy stuff. It's a cracking record.
Thank you very much, man. Yeah.
So what you got coming up? I understand you're on tour with Conan soon, aren't you?
Yeah, so we dropped the album in July. We had a few things lined up over the year, but it's been quite sporadic. We were finally sort of getting going with promoting the album properly. So we did a few shows last week. We've got a run of dates with Conan starting on the 29th of November. So that's all UK, like going from
Wicked.
Newcastle down. I think we'll be at Temple of Doom actually as well.
Oh, awesome.
But yeah, all of the dates are online anyway for that. And then next year we've got been confirmed for Desert Fest London.
Awesome.
So we'll definitely be doing some other festivals and sort of dates around that in the first half of next year as well.
Brilliant. Have they announced the headliners for Desert Fest yet?
It's they've only done an initial sort of lineup. So I know Unsane.
Oh wow.
Interama.
Oh wow.
Blood Ceremony, I think. There's been about 10.
I think I'll be down for that one.
Yeah, it's looking strong so far.
Awesome.
For sure. I think maybe Graveyard as well, but I might be imagining that.
Well, it sounds like a bloody good day out anyway.
Yeah, it's looking pretty strong so far. So
yeah. Am I right in saying you guys played Bloodstock?
We did, yeah.
Yes.
So not the most recent. It was the year before.
Year before, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually one of our. I can't remember if it was the first show we did since all the kind of lockdown bullshit, but it was definitely one of them.
Excellent.
So that was a nice kind of coming back to live.
Don't get better than that.
Yeah. Can't complain.
Absolutely. So, have you any plans to re-enter the studio? Is that album still a bit fresh?
I mean, we're already writing a new album for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of bands have probably had the same experience as us, where we recorded that album quite well in 2020. So,
so you've had 2 years to sit on it.
Yeah, you end up sitting on the album. You know, so we're really excited to be finally playing those songs live.
Yeah.
But we don't want to sit on our laurels. You know,
Absolutely.
Got to crack on. So yeah, we'll definitely be planning to write and record. I mean, hopefully next year. But
excellent.
But yeah, dates to be playing these current tracks in between that. So
that's brilliant. So you were on tour at the end of this end of November?
Yeah, so it's from the
December?
29th of November into the first week of December. So all of those, bar one, will be with Conan.
Awesome.
There's one date, I believe, in Sheffield with who's it with? Blind Monarch.
Oh, right, cool.
Yeah.
So that should be kicking off the week this comes out. So definitely get on it. Right. Thank you very much. We're going to see you again for the food element. But for now, thanks for being on the show.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Okay. And I'm back here, and this time round we have James from Cage Fighter and Tesseract.
Hello, how you doing?
How are you? So, also from the same PR company as Graveline's there. Just heard your Cage Fight album, and I've got to say, fantastic for someone like me. I love my hardcore. It's definitely got that in spades.
Nice. Thank you.
A lot of fans of Biohazard, Hatebreed, they'll all be happy, and fans of bands like Megadeth as well will be happy because there's a lot of thrashing going on. It's fantastic. I understand this started out as a bit of a side project in your bedroom.
Yeah, John, the bassist, and I we actually started messing around with some ideas kind of pre-COVID. It didn't really go, just for fun. Then when all the lockdowns happened, we used it as an excuse to sort of just do something. And we came up with a bunch of ideas, but didn't really kind of materialise into anything. There was no actual intention for it to do anything. But then when I was checking the internet, and our vocalist Rachel popped up with a cover of a song by the Black Dahlia Murder, Statutory 8. I thought it was amazing. I checked her page and she said looking for a project, and so I went, aha. And then I sent her an instrumental demo. 24 hours later, she sent me back a really great demo. And
awesome.
And so we're like, okay, let's do this.
Brilliant.
Then in 5 months, we wrote an album and recorded it.
Awesome.
Just went for it. Just as things opened up.
Which is, it's on Candlelight, is it?
Correct, yeah.
Candlelight, yeah, who are mostly known for black metal. This is a bit of a deviation for them as well, so that's quite exciting. But there are hints of black metal. Yeah. I've noticed in there. There's a couple of those minor chords that, Yeah,
it's a real mix. I think it's the fundamentals. It's sort of hardcore vibe and groove with sort of flashy guitar playing, and then some black metal melodies, and then there's a couple of blast beats in places. It's just, to be fair, it's just a fun record of with all the influences that loads of us love, and it's literally just a passion project, and it's a massive laugh, and we have great fun doing it together.
I mean, yeah, because your other job, obviously in Tesseract, tremendously technical music, and huge fan base. Doing big tours and stuff like that. So was it sort of reaction to that to do something completely different, to do the hardcore more?
Yeah, I guess we didn't really think about it, but I suppose it was nice to do something that was just tons of fun. I could drink 5 beers and still be able to play it.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
I can't imagine you could do that with Tesseract.
No. Just because you'd forget stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I've got a Tesseract playlist on my Spotify for those days when I just want to, listen to end-to-end progressive music, because it's just great. You can get lost in it. I love it on a Sunday afternoon when I've got nothing else to do. Just get lost in it. It's fantastic music.
Awesome.
It's really rad. So yes, with Tesseract, have you got anything new on the horizon?
We've just handed an album which is going to come out at some point next year. We don't know the release date yet, and so no real news there, but probably in the first half of next year.
Awesome. I'm sure your fans will be very, very happy with that, because you've got some really loyal fans, haven't you?
Well, so are we. We haven't put an album out for nearly 5 years now, so
wow.
It's about time.
I suppose it takes a while to write a Tesseract album, doesn't it?
Well, there's that, and also COVID just put the spanner in the works.
Of course it did.
As soon as that kicked in, we figured there's no point in actually releasing anything until the world's back to normal.
Absolutely.
It also bought lots more time to put a lot more effort into it and really make it what I think is probably the best Tesseract record yet.
Oh, wow. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I think it's been a knock-on effect of COVID, as you say, that bands are putting out more progressive albums from that period, because they have more time to play with things.
Think and maybe overthink in some cases.
Well, yeah. I won't say who springs to mind, but a prominent masked band springs to mind. Right. Anyway, totally bitching me up. I might edit that out. Right, so we're here for the home of metal hot sauce, and we're going to be getting onto the food bits after this message. If you like what you see there, please hit the button down there and subscribe. Really helps our algorithm. Please. Only takes 2 seconds to do. Right, so here we are. Here are the famous Lost Boys pizzas. So dig in, lads.
Right.
Let's get some verdicts going while I open up this sauce.
Should we have like a plain one as a palate cleanser?
A plain one, yeah. No, we won't get stuck straight into the sauce. You
Okay.
check it out for yourselves.
Alright,
I've forgotten what this is called, though. Is it? It's like the
That is
cheesy
Jack
one.
Skellington. If that's the vegetarian one, is that the Jack?
That is, yeah.
And then this one will be
that's the meat eater
Oh,
one,
it
so
will
you
be.
might want to switch.
Oh dear, you're a vegetarian.
I'm not doing very well at that at the moment. So
I'd like to apologise for starting to eat your vegetarian.
no, it's all good, man. And this one is the
That is crustal balls.
okay.
So cool because it's got meatballs on it.
Delicious.
It's really good, isn't it? With the charcoal base, really. I was like, oh, is that just for show? But it's actually really tasty. It's really, really good, and with the balsamic glaze, I think it really sets it off. So that's what Lost Boys are up to. But this is all about this, the Pip's hot sauce. So I don't know if you'd like a little. Well, you just help yourselves. If you want a little schmear or a dab
I'm
or
just
whatever.
gonna chuck a bit on them.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Whoa.
I chuck a lot on there. Then.
That's fine. They sent me a lot of it, so.
It's quite dark, isn't it?
It is. It is. That comes from black garlic.
Right.
What we're saying.
Very flavourful.
It is. It's not as heavy hitting as you'd imagine, is it? Because it looks deadly. That bottle looks just absolutely deadly. But it's really well balanced, I think. I was saying that to Pip this morning of Pip's hot sauce, who make this. So
It's really good.
If you want to buy this, go to the homeofmetal.com and it's in the store. And I think it's about £8 to £10. I should know that, but it's there on the website.
What's the base? Is it a tomato based one?
It's got activated charcoal in it, which gives it that black. And yes, the base is a tomato paste with black garlic. And there's more garlic, lime juice, onions, and chilies. And I think they're Naga chilies. It doesn't state it here, but I think they are Naga.
That's got a really nice amount of heat to it. Like it's not
Yeah, it's not
destroying anything, but
it's not lingerer. It's sort of like just gets you a nice tingly heat.
it's not killing the flavour as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you both for coming on the show.
Very well.
And,
Thanks for having us.
that's absolutely fine. So watch out for Cage Fight's new album, Cage Fight. That's out now. And Graveline's album,
Communion, which is
Communion.
out on new heavy sounds.
New Heavy Sounds. And of course, Tesseract album being handed in, coming your way soon. Thank you very much, guys.
No worries.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Next week on Foodinati UK, we're going to tell you all you need to know about Detroit style pizza, and we're going to have a chat with Sam Binger from Pineapple Records.
You got me burning.